You'll kick yourself if you don't. The majority of the colors that are remaining, we had queen and king primarily across the board. So if that's your size bed for the master suite, for the guest bedroom, for the extra bed, the pull-out bed, great option right there. Faux fur from Adrienne. This is the throw with the tails. Now, this is the blue, what they call the blue Coyote.
Blue Coyote, yes.
$39.95.
It's faux Coyote.
100 faux, oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. No coyotes were harmed in this. $100 off. $139.95 down to $39.95. Very, very limited. In fact, we have 270 of these as we start this presentation. And a flex pay, by the way, of $20.
Now, this is
$19.98.
an opportunity. We're still doing our little Christmas in June here. This is that blue Coyote, but let's open this up to really show the grandeur, really how lovely this is. Talk about something that's a wonderful design element here. We could just, go like this. It is a large size throw. It's oversized. It's 50 by 70. It's faux Coyote, dyed to really show some amazing colors. It's got this indigo blue mixed with a little bit of the black fibers inside. It also has the turquoise, or maybe like the dark teal is really what this is, the dark teal. So you've got this beautiful striping on both ends. On the longer end, you've got these lovely little tails. When I think of Adrienne Landau, I used to see Adrienne Landau's, and she still has them, in some of the most expensive department stores on the planet. In London, all over the world, in New York City, you would find her items that were real, and they would be $5,000, $10,000, and sell all day long. But if we want to have that type of luxe, glamorous look, if you're bringing in the charcoals into your home, I have a lovely like charcoal gray tufted sofa. If I took this piece, and I have a lot of blues and teals that are mixed in, if I took a piece like this and put it on the corner of the bed, and this can be year round, don't think just because it's a faux fur piece. Faux fur is glam. You're seeing fur elements all over the place with chrome, with mirror, with gold touches. That just says glamorous and luxurious and luxe and kind of over the top. And if you like these colors, if you love having faux fur, if you like the drama of the tails, if you love having something that you could even reverse, look at how it reverses, Jeff. It's got this beautiful like indigo blue velvet on the backside. You could even, wrap yourself in this, put this on a sofa. And here's the other thing, what a gift this would be. I have a couple of girlfriends. These were ladies that were mentors. They had beautiful magazines, and I worked for their magazines when I was in my 20s. And they live in Rhode Island now. I could send this to Esther and Phyllis. Hi, Esther and Phyllis in Rhode Island. And I could send this to Esther and Phyllis. And these are ladies that are so discerning and so particular. They would love a gift like that. Do you have somebody like that in your life that you're thinking, I don't even know what gift I would give them? Can you imagine if you gave them an Adrienne Landau faux fur, faux Coyote? It's the blue Coyote.
Because again, if you think about the tag, if you think about the brand, there's no way in the world you're thinking $39.95. There is no
I didn't even know that
way.
Was what it was.
Now, I mentioned it earlier, if you're buying a car and they say, oh, look, we're going to take $100 off, you're pretty thrilled. And that's a couple of, several thousands of dollars, and you think that's a great, nice little discount. This was $140 at full price. We've taken $100 off straight away. It's $39.95. I've just been updated. Nina, who called in earlier, we had a lovely chat from West Virginia. Hi again, Nina. And we just showed you angel wrap. She called back and grabbed three.
She did.
She
Good
grabbed
for
three
you,
of the angel
Nina.
wraps. Well
You're
done.
A smart lady. So happy for you. Good for you. That's wonderful. This is really beautiful. The sheen that is here, the pelts, the way.
I like that.
What's wonderful of what Adrienne does, she knows how to work with the real deal. So she knows, her eye is only accustomed to seeing how the pelts should really look. So when she is replicating it in the faux material, her expectations and the process, the manufacturing, is the same as if they were working with the real pelts. And that's why you get this look of, my God, it looks so real. But the luster, faux fur, faux anything can be done so poorly, or it can be done exquisitely. Adrienne Landau, exclusive to HSN, with her by Adrienne Landau collection here at HSN.
Also, to remind you, the bed that we've got it set up on, if you're loving the sheets, they're the ones I just remind you about. These are Jeffrey Banks sheets for less than $20. Primarily, we have them on the neutral here.
The neutral Tattersall?
The neutral Tattersall. We also have on the back here the purple and the green Tattersall.
So beautiful.
As I said, across the board, pretty much, I think king and queen are the two sizes still primarily there. But again, $19.99.